not quite noon, December 17th, about 11:50, 11:47 in the morning. Was just relaxing on my chaise and decided to get up and take a quick look around. That was a wonderful relaxing moment. Really, really, really enjoyed it. So just taking a quick peek at what's going on in this garden. Everything seems to be happy. Let's get a quick look at that. That's a new growth there on my Schumberger. She seems to be pretty happy. I just leave her alone and she does her thing. I potted my bromeliad. I forget what Brad calls them, but they do have a name. They flower and they smell wonderful. So Brad treats them like an air plant. I had them potted in fine bark, and they would bloom occasionally, but I know they can bloom more than that. So I decided to take them out of their bark and put them just in coconut husk in a basket. That's it. So, and trust me, they look 100% better. Thanks, Brad. Thank you so much. It's not like I didn't know that. It was just sitting on the back burner, and it just wouldn't surface for me. I knew that these should be treated as air plants, but it didn't dawn on me until you made your update on your air plants. So far everything is looking good. I took a little space this morning to relax, and it's wonderful. I feel like I just left the spa. It feels great. Okay, what I really wanted to take a look at is my excuse the place. I've been busy. It's the holidays. I'll clean up next week. I have 2 weeks off, so I'll come back here and clean up really nice. But I wanted to take a look at this girl. So let's see who she is. Okay, this is Encyclia Cordigera or Cordigera, whatever you want to call it, crossed with Encyclia Pyriformis. Okay, I took a look at her yesterday. I didn't have time to video. But here's a large spike here forming right here. That's huge. And here's a sheath. It's kind of fat though, so I'll call it a spike. So here's another sheath here. Let's go a little further on this side. That's a spike. That's thick. Something's in there. Okay, and here's another fat spike. It's thick. That's why I'm calling it a spike versus a sheath. Sheath is flat, nothing in it. Like this. Not quite a spike in there, but there's a sheath. So it looks like she's, oh geez, here's another one here. That's a spike. It's fat. So last season she gave me one spike, and I was very happy with that. But this season she looks like she's gonna make me very happy because she's happy. She's in bark. I do have orchids in bark. The ones that do well in bark, I leave them. And but one thing I don't do, I don't put orchids in bark and plastic containers. I don't. That's a recipe for disaster for me. But what I do is I use my bark and I use my clay pots. If I'm going to use bark, they're going to be in clay pots. Like this Catalina. She loves it. I'm not sure who she is. Now she loves it. And there's some stone and there's some river rock in there also. But there are tiny pieces of bark in there. And she loves that. And she's sitting in her rainwater, which I keep. And she's loving it. But I just wanted to highlight this Encyclia Cordigera crossed with Pyriformis. Bring you up to date on her performance. And so far she is outperforming. She is definitely outperforming herself. I'm very happy with that. I'll fix that. Her bulbs are huge. Let's see if I can turn her around for you so you can get a better look. Yeah, there she is. She's a big girl. I have several other Cordigeras in the garden, but we're going to talk about her today only, and we'll talk about the others some other time. But that is her last spike, one spike last season. And I'm looking forward to her display this spring. So thanks for stopping by. I'm just that's my brew. You don't want to get a whiff of that. No way. But the orchids seem to love it, and I enjoy feeding them. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and have a great orchid growing day. I'm getting back on this baby right here. I'm gonna ride it until until the humidity gets too high, and then I'll go inside. All right, have a good one.